So, Chihayafuru episode 12. Wow, that was amazing. I loved it. I think it is my favorite episode. So, they won the trophy and they all were very happy. But this kid from our team, I think his name is Retro, something like that, he just took their trophy and was like crying. He was so sad. He wanted to win, and he said, I looked at it for many years and they always won, and that you can't disappoint us. Like, you need to win because you going for Tokyo. So then Chihaya went home and wanted to tell her parents about the win, about that she will go to nationals. But then her sister come home and she was like, oh, turn the TV on, why it's not turned on? We need to watch, I'm in this quiz or something. And they were all watching, and she was shown at the beginning, but then she wasn't. But Chihaya was very happy and said, you were prettiest girl in the audience. And then her mother was very happy, and her father, that she is very cool and great. And they had this like journals or something, and he put this, this disc or I don't know, whatever. And then Chihaya didn't say anything about the nationals, about the tournament. And then they show the school again. This teacher, I don't know why she's everywhere. I think maybe she's principal or something. She's coach. She's chemics teacher, chemistry, sorry, and many things. She's always everywhere. And they asked about the nationals, that they want to come and they need an adult, and she was like, I can't go because I'm going with tennis or something, but you will go with another teacher who was not very into it. And she said to Komano that your grades are worse, don't get into this club too much. And then Chihaya and Kamana went into whatever. They were walking and Chihaya was like, no, please don't quit, it will be easier soon, please don't quit. And he was like, what? I will not quit. I don't care about my grades as much as I used to. And he's still fifth from the top. And she was like, really? I am fifth from the bottom. And he said, you need to think about your grades. That was fun. And then what happened next? She went to her home and she saw this note that her parents went somewhere with her sister. I'm not sure, whatever. And she was like, I need money, but I don't want to ask them. And she was like reading this paper. Their picture was in the paper, in a small article, and she opened the paper and she saw that there was cut and she was like, oh, and she looked at these journals and she saw like her journal, and there was like her picture with this nice Japanese national clothes, and with this article, and there was written that Chihaya is great. And she was so touched, and I was so touched. I was crying. Literally, I was crying. That was so touching. And then her parents came home, and she was crying too. I was crying too. Oh, it was very nice moment. And then they were playing. They were playing at first with this old teacher, her sensei, and she wasn't very good. She was very scared, and Taichi and Chihaya were talking, and she was like shaking, and he says, "What's wrong?" And she said she's scared of nationals, and maybe they are not they don't deserve to go there. Maybe everyone will say that just our team needed to go. And he said he punched her, not punched, whatever, he just used violence against her and said, "What are you thinking about? They lost and we won fairly, and this retro, right, guy gave them plan, and they deserve to go to nationals, and just it's okay." So they were playing at school, and they were talking something, blah blah blah, and then this teacher heard some noise, and she was like, "It's time to go home, they're still here." And she saw them playing, and they played so intensely, and she was like, "Wow, it's really competitive and it's really sport." And she was like surprised, and then Chihaya threw the card, and the card touched this trophy, and she was like, "Oh no, who put it there?" And then someone said, "You put it here." And then she tried to think where to put it, and then this teacher came in, and she grabbed the trophy, and Chihaya said, "It's very important to us." And she said that, "I know, and that's why I want to place it in this room." I don't remember which, but it's because it's very important for school. And I was again crying. It was so touching and sweet. And then she decided to go with them to nationals. Oh, it was a very great episode. I cried like a baby this episode. Ah, girl and me. Bye.